do everything right, except for work on Lewis. I did absolutely zero work on Lewis. And what do you think happened? I relapsed. I didn't want to go back to jail. That was the big thing. I did not want to go back to jail. I will do anything to get sober. Anything it takes. And I sat down and I told the judge how great things were going, and I was a manager at a sub shop. That was my really big thing. That was my big claim to fame. So, and I'd done all these great things and da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, that's great, Mr. Essig, but we're going to take you into custody today. I lost my shit. I sat there and I yelled, I'm a manager. I didn't know what was best for Lewis. Lewis ran out of answers. People like Judge McIntosh, who see people like us every single day, might in fact know what's best for us. And next thing you know, you're stringing along some days, and you got months, and then you got years. I'll have 9 years on July 3rd. I appreciate that, but that was freely given to me by people in recovery. And I come back here to remind you guys that it's possible. I work at ABC 6 right now. I know that's hard to believe because you have to be a felon to qualify for this, but I got them expunged and sealed. And you all can do it too.
What got you to Channel 6? Because, there's a story there as well.
Yeah, there is a story there. You're right. I guess I kind of passed over that. When COVID hit, I was working in fine dining. I was waiting tables, making pretty good money. I went into work Sunday and they closed restaurants. So I came back here. I said, hey, would you write me a reference letter to work at CBCF? And he said yes. And I applied and they hired me. They promoted me twice. Once to head of security, and the second time I ran the unit, meaning managed the RAs and the 72 residents that I lived on. Impossible. Thank you for reminding me of that.
No, not at all. Not at all. But but when I say that Lewis was difficult, because Lewis is a smart guy, and that was part of his problem, that he continued to think he knew better than everyone else, and he had an answer every time the team came up with something that we thought would be beneficial for him. Lewis had an answer, and his answer was always essentially, I hear what you guys are saying, but this is what I really need here. When the team finally got to the point where it was, okay, this just isn't working. We're putting you in CGCF today. He did. He absolutely lost it. Began putting in the hard work. And like he said, 9 years later, doing very well. And so every opportunity that he has to stop through, just to pop in and say hello, is something that I very much appreciate.